Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Avisa Sekar. In this video, I will discuss about China performing arts and crafts. Every country was created by having its own traditions, crafts, and its culture. And China is no exception. In this video, like the title, China performing art and crafts, I will discuss a little bit about China performing arts and crafts. Performing arts in China has been growing since the 1970s as a response to the very traditional nature of Chinese state-run art schools. Performing arts in China consists of drama, theater, puppet show, and traditional dance. But in this video, I'm focused on China traditional dance, and I will discuss it later. Besides performing arts, China also has craft. China's crafts consist of painting, silk, embroidery, folk toys, and paper cuts. I'm not gonna discuss all of them. I only focus on China paper cuts. If you asking me why I choose this title or topic to be discussed, whereas there are still many other things from China that are interesting to discuss. I choose this topic to be discussed because in my opinion, cross-cultural understanding must also learn about its culture, tradition, and also the craftsmanship that belongs to a country. And in my opinion, this topic is interesting to discuss in addition to increasing knowledge about the culture of other countries. Performing arts sometimes also becomes a special attraction for tourists visiting a country. Now, let's start with first discussion, that is China traditional dance. Traditional Chinese dance is a collection of dance from China which was originally a ritual of worship and reverence for Chinese mythological gods, as recorded in the History of Spring and Autumn by Lu Bui around 2035 before century in Qin dynasty. The religious schools then developed into a form of entertainment in the form of a group of women who entertained guests at a stage banquet and finally became its present form. So let's start with first dance. This dance is often referred to as the thousand hand dance. Does the number of dancers reach 1000? Of course not. It is said to be 1,000 hands because the dancer move their hands in such a way that they look like thousands of hands. What is clear is not easy to bring this dance. Need high concentration when the performance took place. There was one person who came to the dancer to give the comment. In that country, Qian Shou Guanyin was first shown in 1987 at the China Art Festival. At that time, the dancer came from the Association of Chinese Disabled People's Performing Art Troupe. Yes, the dancers are deaf. Like other cultures that have many meaning in every movement or name, this dance also has meaning. Qian means 1000 and Shou means hand. Meanwhile, Guanyin is the name of a goddess in Buddhism who is believed to be the goddess of mercy. 1,000 hands symbolize Guanyin's ability to provide so much help. Another dance from China that is famous throughout the world is the lion dance, or we usually known as a barongsai. This dance usually appears in certain places, such as mall, during Chinese New Year celebration. Not only entertaining, this dance also has an interesting history to learn. Based on Chinese people's belief, the lion symbolized strength, wisdom, and also excellence. That said, this dance is done to bring good luck and ward off evil spirits like Nian or monster who are afraid of loud noises. The lion dance is an example of Chinese culture, which has spread throughout the world. This is because many citizens of Chinese descent in Europe and various parts of the world established the lion dance club and performance at Chinese festival, especially the Chinese New Year. So that's all about traditional dance in China. Now we move to the second or last discussion, that is about China crafts. First China crafts that I have to discuss is Chinese paper cutting. Chinese paper cutting, or jianzi, is a folk art that originated in China around the 6th century. Traditional Chinese jianzi is characterized by intricate design and creative use of negative space, mostly for decorative purposes. Cutouts are used to adorn walls, columns, mirrors, lamps, lanterns, windows, and also doors. For this reason, they are also known as Zhuanghua, which means window flower. Red is the most commonly used color, which represents good luck and prosperity. And cut-out patterns are often formed by Chinese characters representing Chinese zodiac animals. Paper cutting are popular because of their expression of wishes and hopes. In ancient times, limited territory, restrict culture together with the occurrence of natural disasters made people desire of a happier living. Wishes for wealth, health, and longevity are conveyed through paper cuttings. The last Chinese crafts is Chinese folk toys. As a unique Chinese art form, folk toys are closely tied in with Chinese folk customs and people's daily life. Full of entertainment, appeal, and rural life flavor. Originally, they were especially for children to play with. Later, they gradually developed as a kind of folk art, mainly acting as decoration. During the Tang and Song dynasties, around 618 until 1279, Chinese folk toys came into their own. Toys of various quality appeared, such as sculptures of flour, porcelain and woods, toys made of silk and paper, as well as colored drawings. Moreover, toys of that time became the symbols of the traditional festival. So the conclusion is, studying foreign culture is very good and has many benefits. From there, we can find out the tradition or art show that they have. We also know the history that the country has and the meanings of each tradition or show they have. So that's all my explanation about China performing arts and crafts. I hope this video can be useful for you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.